Alright, y'all. This is where we're at. I mailed back those trick flow rocker studs, and they're sending me a new set. Hopefully this time with ones that the nuts actually work for. And so we're just waiting on that. Can't do anything except for the transmission until then, but I got a bunch of other little projects too I've been trying to get caught up on. Like for instance this minivan, changing the radiator hose on it. Well, come on. Alright, the phone wasn't recognizing my thumb to flip it back around. But yeah, that's where I'm doing right now. Yesterday I've been working on and off on my little truck, trying to get that situated. I think the injectors are just messed up, they're fouled. So I've been running some Marble Mystery Oil through them and a little bit of seafoam through it, trying to get it straightened out, and it's running better now. Big noticeable difference. Before I couldn't rev it over 3,000 RPMs, and now I can rev it about 4,500 before they quit. So it's getting better. I just got to keep running that through there. And I'm about to clean up the garage and get the drag car radioactive put back in the shop. It's been sitting out here for the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, waiting for me. Wow, my phone's being weird. All right. But anyways, that's kind of I've been doing right now, working on odds and end vehicles. I changed there's that one. Yesterday I also changed the fuel pump in that, the electric pump. And that wasn't the problem. I just think it's got a carburetor on it, and it has a low volume electric fuel pump. That's stock, that's how it was actually made. It's a 85 Subaru GL wagon, the 1.8 liter in it, and it's carbureted. I think the carburetor's just junk. It runs horrible. Checked all the spark, it's firing good on all 4 cylinders, has high compression in all cylinders, like 160 psi. But you can't even set the timing because it jumps everywhere. It's supposed to be set at like 8 to 10 degrees, and the timing is just all over the place. I mean, it's just, when you put the timing light on it, it's just jumping everywhere, from all the way up like 20 degrees down to almost dying, and jumping back up again, and it just sounds horrible. I'm pretty sure the carburetor's just crap. And I'd rather not rebuild that style of carburetor. I'd rather just go see if I can find one that's already running in the junkyard. So that's my plan for that car. Yeah, you already seen we got the 3.8 and the transmission out of that vehicle that my son's building for his car. I haven't started working on the Jeep yet. See that pile that I had out here is all gone now. Finally finished cleaning that all up, if I hadn't told you that before. And now I just have to work on that pile and get all that out of there and cleaned up. But yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. I mean, I want to dig into the transmission, but I wanted to get the motor secure first. And maybe tonight or tomorrow we'll dig into the transmission, we'll see. Because I don't know how long it's going to probably take another week before I ever see the studs back. So I mailed them out 2 days ago. So day before yesterday. So yeah, I guess that's kind of where we're sitting at. As I do little things, I'll just take you along for the rides on them. Later. Well, buckle up, folks. About to tear up this transmission here and see what we can do. Try and see if we can get it all cleaned up, maybe even painted, and install that shift kit. We'll see. All right, fellas. Oh, sorry about the air compressor going. It's not by any means paintable, but it's clean enough now I can tear the pan off. I got some of that crap in my eyes. Anyways, I was just spraying some apple cider vinegar onto it. I don't have any degreaser on me right now, so I had some apple cider vinegar. It's a cleaner. It helped break crap up and get it off. But I'll flip this around. You know, as you can see, it is a lot cleaner than it was. It's definitely clean enough that I can take the pan off now. So the next step here is, the next step is going to be taking the pan off, and I'll walk you through that. And getting the kit out, we'll go through the kit, look at everything, see what we got to do, read some instructions. Who knows what we'll do. But anyways, that's where we're at. All right, give me just a minute to get stuff set up. All right, fellas, it's all done and back together. There it is, all put back in correctly. Even the little rod that's back down inside there goes in this little slot. Both of the rods for the shifter and everything. So. And I cleaned out the filter a little better, blew it all out. So I am gonna hit this surface with some PV blast just to keep it from rusting while it sits here, because I'm not gonna put the pan back on until after I get the pan super cleaned out really good and get it painted, the pan painted, and then I'll put it back on, because it's just got too much rust and stuff on it not to paint. It's like solid rust, just surface rust. But so there it is, shift kit is installed. So I guess we'll find out if it works when we go to race it this next spring. I think in April, which is like 5.5 months away. We'll be going to a testing tune with that thing, so I gotta get her done. But there we are at the moment, guys. All right, y'all have a good one. Catch you next time.